Hello, we are Marmolejos.
And Shelby Marmolejos.
And we're so excited to be here with you guys.
And we want to use this opportunity to share stories, life on the field, anything that comes to mind with you. So,
here is the video.
Hope you enjoy it.
How have you seen God made in unexpected ways? How have you seen God move
I wrote it.
in unexpected ways? Yeah.
How have you seen God move in unexpected ways?
I thought it was Spanish, that's why, because since you're studying Spanish, we never know. I'm kidding, yeah.
No, it's interesting. Actually, time out. Learning a different language, it's fun, because you start thinking different Spanglish, like different things, yeah. And I have more patience with you because I'm like, wow, I couldn't imagine translate, like, it's an intense thing, wanting to communicate, and then, yeah, okay. It makes me think of, and there was another question, but we didn't have, but it makes me think of one of our, together actually, one of our most impactful moments here since we've been here. And I wrote about it in one of the newsletters, I can't remember, June, July, I think it was July, because her baby.
July, yeah, it was July.
We're gonna call her Martha, just to protect her name. Is that okay?
No, it's fine.
Or should we just say Kay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Kay?
It's okay.
I don't know.
So the lady.
But the lady. Okay. And so, what was the question? Because why did I connect it to her? Okay, what have you seen in unexpected ways? Okay, so if you've read it, you kind of know the story. If you didn't, there is one of the ladies in the Bible study on Saturday mornings in Villa Soledad. And she is super faithful going. I mean, she lives a hard life too. She has 4 kids. Now she has 4. She has 3, and she had her 4th one. But she's Haitian, and her husband is Dominican. But long story, she was giving birth, and right now, if like obviously, if Haitians go into the hospital, they'll be taken because of the impact of that. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to be protective over my words, but still, is it okay? Okay, good. We were praying, obviously, that her husband would possibly come back to help her, because obviously if he was there with her going to the hospital.
He's Dominican.
Yes, it would protect her and stuff, and so he hasn't come back. And so we got a call, you, Abel, got a call one night. Actually, this is a cool story, from another lady in the community. And I remember you and Abel just kind of like, obviously sharing the word, but it became like a little community. Yeah. That's it is, it is not like, but you guys both like kind of said, take care of one another, like.
No, that was a Saturday. Sorry that I interrupted my dear ones. That was a Saturday before, because the call was Sunday night. Right. And the Saturday before, a day before, we were having that conversation, since we're this community, like, let's just take care of one another.
Right.
Exactly, but yeah.
Yeah, no, and this is the same community that a lady has opened up her backyard to have Bible study, which is a whole other story for maybe another time. But so I know, I'm like, how do you share this story in such a little time? But basically we got a call and we went to her, and she wanted to go to the hospital. So we took her to the hospital, and long story short, I think overall, I'll just say, I think the humbling part is the things that happened in those times. The baby was okay, mama was okay, but towards the end it didn't kind of work out in our favor because she had to be escorted back to Haiti, and the baby was here. And this was only like 12 hours after birth. And I'm cutting so much out, but it's just, I'm just trying to be, yeah. So, but basically that was a really hard moment, being in the room. I still remember like the reality of the police coming in and just realizing like this baby that was just born 12 hours ago. And Kenya was so strong. Like she was so, she didn't like argue, like some of them were like, please don't take me. She kind of knew this was gonna happen. And they were so gracious of trying to allow us to work things out before. And then when the grandmother took the baby and realizing, I was like, wow. And she just gave birth too. Like, there's a lot of things that happen, but the unexpected way that God moved is, although the things didn't happen in our way, it humbled us both, because obviously we would have loved to have her back with her baby and all those things. And I hope I'm making sense. And if you want to share anything or chime in.
I mean, at the end, they took her. Furthermore, we try to talk to a lot of people, police and things like that, try to make sure that she can stay, because it was a really hard thing. I mean, first of all, she's giving birth, like, her body's not gonna be 100% for her, like, to walk and things like that.
I mean, in the sun with no food, no water. It's not like she's going to her grandma's house to eat or whatever. She's literally just taken to the border and walk.
Yeah, and just thinking all of those things, we try from 8 a.m. in the morning to 4 p.m. just trying to talk to a lot of people, not random people, a lot of people. And for the more we try, we couldn't at the moment. She was taken, and she was deported to the border, which is like 10 minutes driving, 15 minutes driving. And it was a really hard thing seeing that was
We saw her
happening.
get in the car, and we even took the baby and grandma
Right,
back.
we took the baby and the grandmother to the house, and it was really hard thing. And sometimes you're trying to help, right, and you want things to run in one way, but at the end, God there was a moment that it was like, guys, I think
God's gonna do it.
everything I want you to do, in all the ways that I want to use you, I use you.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna do one other thing, and it was great that she made her way back.
We got a call later that night
I called later
and
at
found out she made it back home.
8 p.m. that she made it back home, and that was amazing. And it was showing us that God protects His children, and she is with her baby, and that's amazing, you know. So
Yeah. Thank you. You finished that well. I couldn't finish the story, but I think we were both just so taken back, which is how God will always get the victory, and not that things will happen perfectly the way we want, but that way we didn't, because we wanted, it shows us, it kind of reminds you, we are unlimited, He's limited. No, we are limited, He is unlimited. Sorry, this cool thing. But yeah, and she's super sweet. We get to still see her, but God is really good. But that was really encouraging, and it even reminded me, last thing I'll say real quick, even the police, like the person that had to call.
yeah,
I think realizing you got to talk with her a lot. There was a lady, and just realizing that person it's her job.
yeah, she was just following order.
Oh, she's not.
Yeah, she said, guys, this is the thing. I'm just giving you the chance for you to try to make it for her to stay, because this is the thing my boss already know.
Yeah.
If it is for me, I would like to make her stay, but they already know in the office. They're just waiting for my call to come and pick her up. That's everything that they're waiting for. They know that she's here. I'm just giving you a chance for you to figure out, try to talk to my boss or something like that. Because this is the thing. They're just waiting for me to call them and to come over, pick her up. And I'm just giving you a chance. I'm not calling now, so you guys can talk and find out the way. And it's a person that is following, orders. It's her job. She was sweet and nice with us at that moment.
Because even us, we wanted to follow the right protocol too. We didn't want, we want Himini community to know that RTS is here to serve and love and help, and not
Exactly.
and we got to name the baby
Yeah.
Viviana, which we got it from, in Spanish, vive,
Full of life.
full of life.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video.
we are so thankful that hopefully this makes you guys feel a little bit closer to us here in Himini.
See you in the next video.
Yeah.
Bye.